Alright guys, let's talk about Pepe Coin because today the market is finally showing some strength again. At the time of recording, Pepe is trading around $0.000000378 and it's up roughly 5% on the day. Now this is actually an important move, not because of the percentage alone, but because of what it represents after recent consolidation and weak momentum in the market. For the past few sessions, Pepe has been moving in a tight range, struggling to find a clear direction. Buyers were stepping in at lower levels, sellers were taking profits on small rallies, and overall the market was just kind of uncertain. But today's 5% pump is showing that buyers are not completely out of the game. In fact, they are starting to regain some control, even if it's still early. What's interesting here is that Pepe continues to hold attention in the meme coin sector. And in this space, attention is everything. The moment traders start seeing green candles and momentum returning, volume usually increases very quickly. That's how meme coins work. They don't move slowly like traditional assets. They move in waves of hype, emotion, and speculation. Now let's talk about what this could mean going forward, and more importantly, what the 2026 price prediction could look like. First, we need to be realistic about what Pepe actually is. It's a meme coin, which means its price is heavily driven by community sentiment, social media trends, and overall crypto market cycles. It doesn't rely on traditional fundamentals like revenue or utility in the same way as other projects. That makes it extremely volatile, but also gives it the potential for explosive moves during bullish periods. Now looking toward 2026, there are a few possible scenarios that traders are considering. In a conservative scenario, where the crypto market grows steadily but without extreme hype, Pepe could continue to move slowly upward and potentially trade in a range around $0.0000045 to $0.00001. This would still represent growth, but not a massive explosion. It would be more of a gradual recovery and stabilization phase. In a more bullish scenario, especially if Bitcoin enters another strong bull cycle and retail investors return aggressively to the market, Pepe could benefit heavily from renewed meme coin hype. In that environment, we could see stronger momentum pushing Pepe significantly higher than current levels as liquidity and attention flow back into high-risk assets. And then there is the most aggressive scenario, the meme coin hype cycle scenario. If social media trends explode again in 2026, and Pepe becomes one of the leading narrative coins once more, then price action could become extremely fast and emotional. That's when meme coins tend to produce their biggest moves, driven almost entirely by FOMO and viral attention. But here's where we need to stay grounded. Pepe has a massive supply, and that limits how high the price can realistically go without extremely large amounts of capital entering the market. That's why extremely high predictions like 1 cent or $1 are not realistic under normal conditions. The math behind supply and market cap makes those levels extremely difficult to reach.